Viewer, you've been sharing my anger over the last few weeks in tragedy after tragedy, accident after accident, where it's been proven over and over again that the law protects the powerful and it is always the small fry that feel the full force of the criminal justice system. Take the latest incident that's dominating our headlines, the horrifying drowning of 3 young IAS aspirants in the safety of their coaching center in the heart of Delhi in a routine waterlogging episode during the monsoon. Apart from the 7 persons who've been arrested, the municipal corporation has terminated junior engineer Vinay Mittal and suspended engineer Vishram Meena. Zero action against anyone in the Delhi government or the MCD. Not the mayor, the deputy mayor or the municipal commissioner. They're all breathing free air. But as my colleague Alok Ranjan in India Today's research department tells me, this is exactly what has happened in incident after incident, tragedy after tragedy, scandal after scandal. Take a look at this information he put together for me today. 15 bridges have collapsed in Bihar in the last few weeks, a truly sickening symbol of the corruption and rot that has destroyed India's poorest state from the inside out. And what's the action taken so far? 15 engineers and 11 junior officials have been suspended. Zero action against the political leadership. Take the Hooch tragedy in Tamil Nadu in June this year, in which over 60 people died from alcohol poisoning. The government transferred the district collector and placed a superintendent of police under suspension while also suspending 10 members of the state's prohibition enforcement wing. Zero action among the political leadership. Last month, the Kanchenjunga Express collision in Darjeeling claimed 10 lives. 3 railway employees were suspended. Zero action against the railways or ministerial leadership. In May, a giant hoarding collapsed in Mumbai, killing 17 people and injuring 70 others, many of whom are still in hospital. The Maharashtra government suspended an IPS officer for alleged irregularities. Zero action against anyone in the municipal corporation or the Maharashtra government. Then there's the Valmiki scam in Karnataka that has the Siddaramaiah government on the back foot. 2 officials and the corporation's MD were suspended and the minister resigned of his own volition, remember. But zero action so far against the political leadership. In June last year, nearly 300 people died in a notorious train collision in Odisha. 7 railways employees were suspended. 2 section engineers and technicians were arrested. Again, zero action or moral responsibility on the political leadership. In the Morbi bridge collapse in October 2022, 135 people, mostly children, died. You remember that terrible incident, viewer. The Gujarat government suspended the Morbi municipality's chief officer, but zero action or moral responsibility on the state leadership. I could go on and on. I have a whole dossier of examples dating back to the year 2000. In tragedy after tragedy, without exception, it's always the lower rung that pays the price. Technicians, junior engineers, executive engineers, drainage engineers, electricians, site inspectors, municipal workers who face the full force of the law. Now let's be clear. Action against such people is totally warranted. But where does the buck stop? Where does the buck stop in the Delhi tragedy? Has the mayor of Delhi taken any responsibility? Has the MCD municipal commissioner taken any accountability on himself? Or are they happy to see 2 junior engineers being thrown under the bus as scapegoats while the powerful pray for this media pressure to simply pass? It is nobody's case, certainly not mine, that people should resign left, right and center after every accident or tragedy. But if you believe that the buck stops with you, if you're enjoying the fruits of that buck stopping with you, then you had better be prepared to be held to account when things go wrong. What I want to say today is that I'm watching. India is watching. The public is watching. This pathetic, skewed application of the law where the most defenseless rung takes all the blame while the leadership escapes all accountability is unacceptable.